How to make a custom drawstring bag. You need 2 squares of fabric. These are 18 inches long by 15 inches wide, and then 2 lengths of cord. Each length is 2 yards long. After you cut out the fabric, go ahead and embellish it if you're going to, or use a nice printed fabric. With your fabric, wrong sides together, the right side's on the outside. Measure 3 inches down from the top, and make a mark or pin it on each side. Now go to the machine and sew a 1/4 inch seam right along the outside here up to the pins. Now trim as close as you can without cutting the seam. Doesn't have to be real close, just as close as you can get it, but be sure not to cut the seam. What we're doing here is making a really nice seam, so it's going to look really finished inside. Okay, now turn the bag inside out. Poke the corners with your fingers. If you have trouble getting it with your finger, you can always use a blunt tip scissors or a pencil to get the points out in the corners. There you go. Now just finger press these seams nice and flat. Or if you'd like, you can take it to the iron and iron those nice and flat. There we go. Now we're gonna sew a 1/4 inch seam all along here, and make sure you catch all the seam that you've got inside, and that's going to give us a really nice finish inside. Now press a 1/4 inch down. On both sides. And then fold it again so that the fold comes right to the top of your 3-inch opening there at the seam. And press. And that is going to be where we're going to feed the string in for the drawstring. Do that again on both sides. Right to the opening. Okay, now pin that in place. Make it easy to sew it. Do that on both sides. And then we're going to sew right along here, leaving an opening to thread our strings in. Okay, now sew this casing closed. Now, turn it right side out again. Again, look at how nice the seam inside is going to be, all finished looking. With your finger, poke the corners. Now, take one length of your cording and attach a safety pin to it. We're going to use this to feed the cording through the holes we made at the top. We're going in from the right side this time, and just use the pen to pull the cord through. Pull some through, leave some on this side. Now we're going back on the back side, back through again. Same thing. So feed the cord through with your pen. This is a thick fabric, so it's a little more difficult than it might be with a thinner fabric. This is a nice thick duck cloth that I'm using. It's for a very sturdy tote. Okay, pull that through. So, now we've got both of the ends of this cord coming out to the right. Now, we're going to feed the other cord in from the left. This is going to make it easy to pull the tote closed. Again, just put your pin on the cording, and we're feeding in from the left. And we're going to do the exact same thing. Both of the cord ends are going to be showing on the left. Okay, we've got both the strings in. One string is coming out of the right, one string is coming out of the left. Just take and tuck in the unfinished little end right there. Give it a nice finished look. And then tie off both ends in a nice secure little knot. Simple little knot. Give it a little pull. And the same. Now just burn the ends, and that'll give a nice feel. It won't fray anymore. And do this on both sides until you see it kind of bubble up and get flat a little. Let it smoke. It might catch on fire. Just blow it out if it does. There. And now you've got a nice, easy to use, custom drawstring bag. Just pull on each side, tightens right up.